Jesus loves Mary's ludicrous act of worship to him, the pouring out of perfume on his feet. He loves it so much that he calls it a beautiful thing, and then he makes the wildest and craziest promise. Jesus says, wherever the good news is told, she will be remembered. Why is this moment so important? In Jesus' statement, it is clear that this moment has meant something pivotal, not just for Mary and her relationship to him, but also for Jesus. Something has happened between the two of them that is so important that Jesus eternally links Mary's story, Mary's act of worship, with his own death, the most important moment in human history. I think that Jesus is really proud of Mary in that moment. I think he's incredibly proud of her boldness and her courage and her love for him that touches the deepest part of his heart. And what a beautiful thing that Jesus is so moved by the worship and love of one daughter of his. But more than that, I think that something happens here that fulfills God's plan for humanity in such a way that Jesus says, what she has done will always be remembered. Why? Why will Mary's story always be told when we think about the good news? I think it's because ultimately Easter is the love story between God and humanity. And what Mary does is reciprocate the love that Jesus has been pouring out on mankind. I love that the story that will be told everywhere is nothing more than an act of love. It is not a nation-changing strategy. It is not the disciples seeing hundreds set free from demons or healings. It is an act of love and worship. It is one person pouring themselves out at the feet of Jesus. See, ultimately, Easter is a love story. I love that poem that says, the powerful play goes on and we get to contribute a verse. See, what Mary does for Jesus in that moment is just the beginning of the love story, and the powerful play goes on and we get to contribute a verse. So every time I tell Jesus that I love him and he loves me in response, I play a part for the reason for everything. Mary is not inappropriate. Mary is a revolutionary. She is the model disciple. And I think Mary is revolutionary because she shows us what it means to be human. She shows us what we were made for.